Jake, do you reckon you can still... I haven't done the maths, so I honestly don't know, but do you guys still feel like there is a chance you could play finals footy?
I don't know, to be honest, the mathematics and all, but I suppose if we win every game, it helps. So we'll just look at it that way. Win as many games as possible and see what happens at the end of the year.
It must be a really weird feeling compared to where you are now compared to where you were 9 weeks ago. And I suppose even a few 6 weeks ago, you were the transition to fullback and how good it's been for you.
Yeah, it has been really good. Obviously, winning helps. I think just moving back to fullback's really brought out the best in myself. It's given me the opportunity to give a bit more to the team, and yeah, I feel like I'm thriving there at the back, so if I can stay there.
How much fullback had you played coming through?
Probably only played a year when I was about 16 or 17, played a year of fullback there, and then that was about it.
Do you see yourself as a fullback long term?
Yeah, I do now, after playing 5 or so games there. As I said, I think it just really plays into my strengths. There's a lot more space and I don't have to think too much and organise too much. I sort of just play off the cuff, which is what I like.
What about when you first moved there, were you thinking, I don't know about this? Like, were you a bit hesitant at first?
Not really, yeah. I just wanted to take it on both hands. Sort of got thrown in the deep end there. Had probably 1 or 2 training sessions and then we had the versus Penrith. So, yeah, it was pretty tough, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the challenge and hopefully I can just keep getting better each week.
Was it Mick that came to you and said, "I think you're a fullback"?
Yeah, he sort of just said, he knows I'm like a natural footy player, so he thought the space and a bit more ad-lib would help me, and yeah, I think that's worked wonders for me at the moment.
Carl was just talking about the influence that Mick's had in changing the team and getting those results. Do you see that as well as how he's sort of, I guess, changed maybe the attack a little bit?
Yeah, I think he's just given us all a lot of confidence. You know, he's really helped us stay calm. You know, he's got a real calm temperament, and yeah, he just tells us to go out there and play footy. If we see something, just do it. Don't worry about the consequences. And I feel like that's really working for us, playing some really exciting footy.
Was that something maybe the side was a little bit fearful earlier in the season, was sort of playing with a little bit of apprehension about making a mistake?
Yeah, that could be the case, possibly. I know it's just maybe a change in mindset. Obviously, we're a lot more confident at having a few more wins on our back, and it's working wonders. Our attack's been flowing really well.
Just on that, it seemed like when the Bulldogs were playing previously, it was like you were playing not to lose games, and now it looks like you're playing to go out and compete and win them.
I think we're just playing every play on its merit. Before, maybe we're just trying to try and get to a point for a play, whereas we're just playing eyes up and everyone's pushing on the footy.
Does it feel fun, Jake? Like, you guys look like you really struggled through the first part of the year, but now everyone, even again against South a couple of weeks ago, you push them all the way, but you throw the ball around and have a laugh, don't you?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a lot fun when you're just playing footy and throwing the ball around with your mates, and obviously winning helps. Back to back again, which is the second time this year. So that's something the club probably hasn't seen for a few years, and it's definitely given us a lot of confidence.
What about you guys? Do you feel like that, kind of with everything that's happened early in the year, that the pressure's just come off you and you're allowed to play instinctively? Yeah, 100%. I think you can see that with our footy on the weekends, and that's obviously working wonders with us this year, which is scoring a lot more points. And Craig Sandercock, he's the attack coach, right? Is he had saying when you pick your moments to run or when to pass?
Yeah, he's the same with Potsy. Just gives us a lot of confidence and gives us the license to play footy if we see something.
What about Kyle was just saying it's the most comfortable he's felt in his own skin and relaxed he's felt in a while. Have you noticed a shift in Kyle?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's playing a bit more ad-lib footy. That's obviously through the coaches, I think, just giving him a lot more confidence. And obviously there's a bit better combinations now in our spine. We've had a few, probably 5 or 6 games together now, which is obviously takes the pressure off him a bit, knowing that we're there by his side. Sorry.
Yeah. Was he always the type of person? I think he admits to himself that he always put so much pressure on himself. Like, would you notice that he's someone that would take, I guess, the heat and the blame for things on his shoulders?
Yeah. Kyle's always been like that. Obviously, playing in the halfback position, I know myself. That's where all the spotlight is, and it's just good to help him and be by his side. Us spine, we really got to help him.
If you were picking the coach, mate, would you have Potsy here next year as the head coach?
Yeah, well, I don't see why not. He's obviously done a really good job this back end of the season, and I know if he wants to do it, it's up to the management to pick him.